And welcome to the Chair Reviews Part 2. Part 2, yes. 2014 Part 2. Here we go. From the Big 10 to number 1. What is the number 1 film 2014? Let's find out together. Right. I'm going to start with a clunker that I was going to put at the end of the last part. Yeah. I haven't seen that many bad films this year because I try not to. There are certain directors that you go to see because they're them. And I went to see Magic in the Moonlight by Woody Allen. There's a lot of people who don't like Woody Allen anyway, but I adore a lot of his films, particularly the ones from the 70s, Manhattan and Annie Hall. How the Mighty Have Fallen. This was just dog. Oh, Colin Firth, so shit in it. This crap shit dialogue that just sounds like he's a cipher for Woody Allen. It was awful dirge. I thought it was terribly acted, really wooden, just shit. Ugh. Didn't like it. Magic in the Moonlight. Seek it out, hey? Right, but number 10. It is this. The Wolf of Wall Street. It's a very strong year. What other year would you find Marty Scorsese at number 10? It is terrific. Let's start with a couple of downsides. It's a bit too long. There are a few too many scenes of him just shouting and doing drugs. You kind of get the point early on. I don't mind it, but it becomes a bit laboured. But other than that, it's just wonderful, isn't it? Leonardo DiCaprio and him, what a bond they form. Terrific. Really, really, really good fun. Jonah Hill, really good as his partner. Margot Robbie, fantastic as his wife. An enjoyable film. Oh, the CIA guy, or the FBI guy, he's just brilliant as well. The scene with them on the boat, haggling, kind of almost bribing him. It's wonderful. Wonderful bit of cinema, wonderful bit of excess. Martin Scorsese, he doesn't go wrong very often. And yeah, this is really, really good. Great fun film. Very racy, don't show it to your kids. Number 9, The Raid 2. Do not show this to your kids either. Hammer fights, clawing skin and flesh out of people. Brilliant characters, directed by a Welshman, Gareth Evans, starring this, I can't remember what the martial art's called, but the guy's name's Iko Uwe, and he is terrific. I thought the first Raid was pretty damn good, but this ups the scale, makes the story much more kind of Godfather-ish. The action scenes, there was one on the train, but this girl, Hammer Girl, she looks so cute and she is lethal. It's really, really good. Knocks Tarantino off on his arse. Terrific. The Raid 2, loved it. It's probably the finest action film I've seen. I haven't seen a lot of these in Far East films, action films, but this one I just love. So that was number 9. Number 8. Everything is Awesome. The story of Emmett and every man learning to find out he can be super too in the funniest way. The jokes, the invention, it's terrific. Phil Lord and Chris Miller have really had a couple of good years. This and 22 Jump Street this year, but this was their pièce de résistance, the 4-piece brick of resistance. It was just wonderful, very, very funny. For all the family, almost undone at the end by a certain bit of schmaltz, but it survives it with a Duplo joke. I loved it. The Lego Movie, bang. That is number 8. Number 7. Oh, I've got this one as well. Number 7 is Her. Beautiful film about relationships. Spike Jonze of Eternal Sunshine and Spotless Mind, kind of thick. Being John Malkovitch. Ooh, maybe that's him. Maybe that's not him, but he definitely did Eternal Sunshine. A wonderful film about a man who falls in love with his computer. Played again by Scarlett Johansson. She's in my top 20 again. It was a lovely film. It's not really about a man who falls in love with a computer. It's about all of us who fall in love with anyone and how we grow apart and differ. Wonderful, wonderful, beautiful lighting. This kind of kind of dusty kind of lovely soft light throughout the whole thing. Wonderful film, wonderful performance by Joaquin Phoenix, terrific. That was number 6. Let's do a clunker. No, that was number 7. That was number 7, wasn't it? Let's do a clunker. Need for Speed. Aaron Paul. I've been binging on Breaking Bad this Christmas. Aaron Paul is in this film. He's the lead. It's so bad. It's so bad. The character's feeble beyond feeble. And the racing scenes aren't even that good. It's based on a game. Aaron Paul's better in the Xbox ad. Xbox, do me a fucking cappuccino ad. It's rubbish. Really, really terrible. Don't watch Need for Speed. It's dull. It's painfully bad. Painfully bad. I went to see it at the cinema. Wow, what a knob. Okay, so where am I now? I think I'm at number 6. Yes. Which is Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Poignant brilliance by Matt Reeves, who directed Cloverfield. Gary Oldman. The star of the show is really Caesar the ape. They've really done something with the effects these days. This is terrific. You can see the fur, you can see his expressions. I mean, you can obviously see anyone's expressions, but they mean something. That he's amazing. I think Gary Oldman's terrific with his "they're animals" kind of thing. He's a bit of an opposition man. It's a wonderful thing. It's kind of, I won't give you the whole story, but it's a wonderful film. Very poignant, very powerful, very moving, fantastic action, an all-rounder. I finished it and I was just like, wow. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Thank you, apes. Thank you, apes. Right. Now, I shouldn't be looking away so much. Right, but that's not right. Then it is 12 Years a Slave at number 5. Number 5. 12 Years a Slave feels like a long time ago. And a lot's been said about it, so I won't say too much. It's wonderful. It's grueling. Fassbender is incredible. It's a shame he didn't get the Oscar. It's a grueling thing, but it's very poetic. Just thinking of whippings. It's horrible as well. But a brilliant film and an important film. But it's not good because of that. It's good because it's brilliantly made and is wonderful and is moving. Very well done, everyone involved. Right, number 4. The first film I saw last year was this year, sorry, still is this year. American Hustle. I just love it. This is actors having fun, the most fun they can have. With a director, David O. Russell, who loves actors. He loves having actors together. He did Silver Linings Playbook and The Fighter. He wants them to do their thing. And in this, they do their thing with aplomb. Set in the 70s, it's about a load of hustlers, obviously. It's so much fun. When it finished, it was so much fun. Look, when it finished, it was so much fun. I'd had so much fun. Apologies. Right, that's American Hustle. Yeah, there's not much more to be said about that. Wonderful costumes, wonderful pot bellies, wonderful comb overs, just fantastic. Before the top 3, so my clunker of the year. The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Just shockingly bad. I love Spider-Man 2 with Tobey Maguire, the Sam Raimi film. This was so bad. It was so far off. Plot things you don't care about. Bad villains. Jamie Foxx, who is rubbish as Electro. It's just, the action scenes were quite good, but the story, it's got one good bit when I was shocked, and that was, and then after that, anyway, totally rubbish. Stop doing them. Nobody wants this franchise. Nobody needs it. Stop doing it. And with that, let's go into the top 3. I hope I've got enough camera left here. Top 3, Interstellar is number 3. I'm running out of superlatives to But it's a Chris Nolan film. They go into space to find the future, to go through a wormhole. It's brilliant. It's a wonderful film. There are moments of kind of Lunken dialogue in there, but the effect, I cried 3 times, just tears running down from pure awe at these special effects. The black hole just going burning the screen. It's terrific. It's just terrific. yeah, a couple of moments bring it down, a couple of moments of kind of sort of weak cinematography maybe, but the ship, there are scenes that are so intense. It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. Interstellar, number 3. Picked out only because of a few scenes, and because the end is a bit of a stretch, I'll be honest. Number 2 then, an early favourite was Edge of Tomorrow. Lovely. Doug Liman, he's very, very hit and miss. He did Jumper, which is awful. Born Identity, which is okay. This is his best film. Tom Cruise, trapped in a time loop. Groundhog Day, but with aliens. And seeing some of them that rival aliens, like big monsters. Gun shooting everywhere. The editing is the best I've ever seen. The way they cut the scenes, it's just perfect. It's very funny. It's got the love interest. It's got sci-fi. It's got Tom Cruise in it playing a weedy git. It's just terrific. And again, it's so much fun. It's so much fun to watch. Really enjoyable. And that's why it's number 2. Number 1. Let me have some wine. The number 1 film of 2014 is Gone Girl. I'm an enormous David Fincher fan. He's my hero. He's meticulous. 7, Fight Club, Zodiac. You know, he's meticulous. And in this, he gets performances out of Ben Affleck and Rosamund Pike. 2 people that I kind of thought, they're okay. They're just fantastic in this. The film is just so perfect. It's perfect. Every line is good. Every shot is good. It's beautiful beyond description. It's dark beyond description. It gets to our fears about, do we know people, and you know, what could a person do to you? It's just, I loved it. I loved it. David Fincher, he's the best. Gone Girl, it's the best. That's 2014. Happy New Year. Have a lovely time. Have a lovely time. Cheers.